Hi, welcome back. Another important concept. Like till now, you heard about number ranges in ACC, but this is completely different from the flexibility what you are getting in terms of maintaining your number ranges for your customer requirement. It is very, very important concept. Let's try to understand this. What is flexible number ranges? Okay, for order and delivery and billing. Let me try to give an example after having the discussion. So for billing number ranges, probably you can able to try for your sales order and delivery as well as for with the same concept. Let's try this one in S4 HANA. What exactly the flexible number range? Let me try to help you out on this. For example, okay, you know number ranges. If someone asks about, hey boss, so it is easy order, delivery, and billing. When it comes to standard, you have a two ways to maintain number ranges, either internal or external number range. Okay, this is what you have seen throughout your life. Yeah, so in standard. But what about if someone is asking, for example, so my order number range it starts with 100 to 10 to something like 10,000. This is the number range for sales order. Okay, so when it starts with delivery, okay, so it starts with the 10,001 to, so it may be like 2,999. Okay, so in the similar way for billing, it starts with 3 to 349. Okay, so this is for your sales order, and this is for your delivery. This is for your billing. That's what you have seen. So either if I would like to save the sales order, I will pick I'll ask my system at configuration level. I request that with configuration, either it can be internal number range automatically saved and picked by the system, or else external number range before creating I will give, and after that I will save it. This is what you have seen. Okay, but you have a requirements like this. Okay, the order number should starts with PL01. Okay, it can be plant. Okay, or else ZD01. This is for domestics, sales org, or company code. Okay, or else you may have certain requirements like, okay, so for an internal number range. Okay, so for example, if I would like to save this one, so it should be like PL0110. Okay, so if it's supposed to save with PL01 1001, this is the number range. Okay, you look at this, this is the prefix. You don't have this flexibility to save the numbers like this for internal number ranges. At least for internal number ranges, you don't have this flexibility in ACC. Probably you can able to give a try with the external number ranges, but it is very tough if it's supposed to be auto generated. Then so here, by modifying the number range object, whenever this number range we're taking, we're putting certain validation, we're taking G table, and after that we're using exits or else baddies or certain functional modules to generate these number ranges while saving order, delivery, or billing. Okay, it can be company code also. Okay, domestic company code. If I want external, so exports, I can able to do the same thing for export company code and export plant also. Like that, plant wise also. Suppose if we have 100 plants, 100 plant wise number ranges is supposed to be required apart from your regular internal number range plus your prefix. This we will call it as before. If you see this before internal number, so this PL01 we will call it as prefix. Okay, this is the actual number 10 to 10,000 in this example. In the similar way, if you would like to have the similar concept in S4 HANA, there is a possibility most of the times to avoid customization. That's why we'll use it flexible number ranges. Okay, the concept Title is very good, right? And very interesting. So let's try to understand this. Okay. So what I would like to say is, for example, I will tell one example. So you are generating e-invoice. Okay. So for bill, okay, you required number ranges based on, so with the same number range, for example, for billing, I'll just take this number range as it is like this. Okay. And this I required, for example, you are the country, you are Honeywell. Okay. Manufacturing firm, you are doing business with across the globe with different customers. Okay. So if it is India, I will take this. If it is Germany, I will take this. If it is Russia, I will take it for my number range. And if it is Japan, I will take it. And if it is somewhere like New Zealand, I can able to take my country as prefix by using the same number range. Okay. So I can able to play with the system like this, right? So I can able to easily identify what I am doing. This is the flexibility. I can able to take the country to identify the number range. Okay. So this is fine. Okay. So I would like to tell one thing. Okay. So this is country as a prefix. Okay. So, and this is your internal number range. Okay. So from 1 to. So if I wanted to do the same thing in ECC, I need a customization, writing the code and a lot of stuff is supposed to do it, but I don't require now. Okay. So I can able to play with the system how I want it, but exceptions are there. What are all the exceptions? Like, standard for flexible number ranges, also certain requirements only we can able to justify. If they are asking any complex requirement, that we cannot able to do it, but it is very easy. It's almost someone is taking you to the train station, then you can able to buy a ticket and you can go to the place where you want. But if you don't know the railway station, that is in ECC. I'm just telling an example. So here also you have all the stuff is there. You can able to play with the system, but it has a limitation. It is limited for only for internal number ranges. Okay. Let's try to check system practice for understanding this one. And I'll tell you one more example. Here I have taken country. For example, if you take billing, what are all the billings you have? You have a F2, you have a credit memo, and you have a debit memo. So CR is SD billing document type. This is, we'll call it as a G2. Maybe this is L2, and this is RE. So like that, you have a list of tons of billing documents will be there. For example, this is ZF2 is ZF2 you are using for domestic, ZF3 you are using for exports. Okay. So if you have a different cases and returns also with reference and without reference, a lot of stuff is happening across uh, for your client for understanding the business requirements. Such a case, your customer says that, for example, if I am taking the same example here, so ZF2 and this is ZF3. So let me put here ZF3 here. So if I want, my requirement is like that, all my billing documents needs to start with like, so Germany, so GD, Germany domestic, and this is GE for exports. So GC credit memo, GT debit memo, G or returns. All these are the prefix, and I want number ranges like this. So probably I can able to copy from here. This is just theoretical discussion. Don't think that this is the same internal number range. It can be varies from. So this is, so like this is the stuff you can able to do it, or else So you can able to say that all orders it needs to starts with AA, and delivery it should be with DD, and this is billing it should be BB. Like that you can able to do it also the same number range for different things. So this is how the requirements for number ranges happens, right? So what flexible number range will do by using this concept, you can able to control it. But how do you control on what basis? So I can able to take parameters, they will call it as preconditions. So it might be based on, I can able to control this number ranges, company code, or else it can be like sales org, or else it can be sales stock type, or else tax type. I can able to take anything for that matters to control this number range. How we are going to control and what we are going to control, what we can able to explore in standard, we're going to see in next session. Okay, this is really beneficial concept I have seen in the projects get utilized. Okay, don't neglect this. Thank you so much. Have a great day.